Hello and welcome to draft number 2 of the 100 games of Magic the Gathering Arena Lord of the Rings series. Draft number 1, I went 3 and 3 with a black-red sacrifice deck. Black-white sacrifice deck did okay. Let's see what we have available to us today, or tonight actually. As I'm playing this, it's later than expected. Oh, so here's that card that everyone on planet Earth was talking about, how it's going to absolutely wreck Legacy and Commander. This is fine for draft. It's not amazing for draft. Plenty of absolute winners, first pick winners here. You know, how do I not take Gandalf? So, Arkenbrand, Eomer, Gandalf, or some random orcs with some bows. Gandalf is the flavor win, but I'm gonna go with the Bowmasters here. All right, Fiery Inscription. One of the big mistakes. That art is fantastic, by the way. One of the big mistakes I did in the last draft when I went back and watched, I did not have enough of Ring Tempting, and I need to fix that this time. Yeah, Denethor was, we didn't get it fully online when we ran it last time. All right, let's try again. Rosy Cotton of South Lane. Whenever you create a token, note this will count a mass. All right. We have the beginning of something. At this point, I'd really like to be drafting something that says the ring tempts you. Literally none of the cards do that. War Beast of Gargaroth. If I do get the sacrifice theme going, and I get a big enough orc pile, this feeds to that. I'm here. A half second late on clicking a thing and chop chop. All right. Yeah, so this card is great rate. 1 black for the ring tempts you, and you get your best creature back. Although this is better on the rate. Alright, so we have 1 ring tempting. I'd like to get to 6. There's another Rosy Cotton. Of course, here's Took. You fool. All right, we're on the food plan, and maybe we're not on the evil plan. So this is not... Oh, this is so much better though. But nope, we did not commit fully to getting enough ring bearers happening, and we paid the price. Okay, well this card should not still be here. Surrounded by Orcs is a very, very, very powerful build around. Um, hmm. Hmm. I'm unlikely to be sticking with these red cards, but we'll see what happens. Inherited envelope, if I am going 3 colors, is basically required. Do you like the combination of Shilob's Ambush and Ring Bearer? We'll see if I can make that work. So if I draft a card and put it into the sideboard, obviously it's not required to stay there. I'm still on the later stages of getting over my sickness. We'll get there. Fear, fire, foes. Very, very, very little happening here. There's only one black card in the whole pack. That's just a bad, bad, bad pack. Well, here's a land cycler. Didn't really see any of those. Cherry Terrace is also pretty good, especially if we do end up with the red splash. Okay, I think we are on the red splash plan. Officially. Mithril Coat. Oh, seems good. Sure, this will be a top end beater. Shire Sheriff. I can convert food into an arrest warrant. Well, we don't have any removal, and Hobbit Sting is a better option there than Shire Sheriff. We got a real value out of the Horizon Witness in the draft yesterday. Although Mordor Muster, but I just don't think we're on the amass plan. So Coral's End seems good, right? Yeah, let's run this and see where it takes us. Gimli's Fury is exactly the sort of combat trick I want to run. But removal. And the Shire Terrace is an absolute thank you for it. There's no way it should still be in there. Not loving any of these. We'll go with another Coral's End. And I think we're about to hit the fast forward button. Okay, well, it's Gandalf the White. Yeah, basically impossible to not take him. If a legendary permanent or artifact, so that what's going to trigger that, and it's going to trigger Landreval, although that's not an enter target. So I will be tempted twice by the envelope. Yeah, alright. Legendary permanent or an artifact entering or leaving. So I'll get double the food here. Okay. Well, adding, reach is good. The power is good. I think we want the Barrow Blade. We definitely need 3 or 4 more creatures. Ooh, Pippin. Look at him. All right. Gimli, every time one of their team dies, more damage to them. Yeah, okay. Just for the flavor, we got to pick it, even if the rest of it. Well, this would be great if I weren't basically a white-red deck with a tiny bit of splash at this point. Alright, Claim the Precious says that we are not actually a tiny amount of splash. Are we 4 colors? Am I going to try and find a way to get Frodo in? I shouldn't. But I'm tempted to. It's so precious. So precious. What do I do? No, I don't want that. That's just. I didn't want Frodo, and there's nothing good, and time ran out, and that's fine. There's another land cycler, which is good. That brings our land cycling count up to 2, right? No, only 1? It's still only 1. We only got the 1. Like Soldier of Grey Host. Like Inherited Envelope. We need more creatures. We need more creatures. Okay, here's the engine. Or, I suppose it's technically an engine piece. It's not truly an engine. But... I do have 3 Hobbit's Stings. I don't know if there's a limit to how many Hobbit Stings I want, honestly. How many humans do I have for that rally? I have just the 3. But I do have a couple of things that care about creating tokens. I'm probably not going to start with it, but if things go bad, we'll find a way to work it in. So you can see I'm in my high fashion attire, also known as me getting over my sickness. I'm just getting whatever I can at this point to stay warm and just get through it. And wow, the screen gets dark. It must be nighttime. Well, the options I have presented to me from the Untapped plugin are not great, if I'm being honest. Okay. I reckon I do want to be 3 colors. We are removal pile. That means we probably don't have room for the blade. And the stalwarts is not going to work out because we didn't get enough draw options, but that's okay. The Black Breath is probably not worth it. So I need to drop 1 more card. I should drop a spell. I suppose that means I drop 1 ambush. I could drop 1 smite. Yeah. Then the question is it even worth it to be splashing the red just for... I mean, I do want... Okay, this is an absolute janky deck. There's no getting around it. This does not scream a 7-win deck, but... Oh, there's flip it, however you pronounced it. That's fine. All right. We don't have any playable cards. You should never keep a hand like that, but, you know, part of the cards. Plus, hey, I can draw inherited envelope, which is fine. Yes, Shard Terrace is fine, thank you very much. Although, obviously, it'd be better if it were Terramorphic Expanse. Oh, they also have the night bread delivery. And we'll just hit the fast forward button on this. I would be fine to draw that red now. Oh. Oh, hey there. This is going to leave mana up for ambush. Love to see it. Sure. Obviously, it's not going to help me with Goldberry, but I can jump in front of something here. We have a much better mid-game ahead. That Scry is not great, because that's going to do all of that. That's not great. That's a lot of damage we have coming. I mean, I suppose I could have waited, but we can't block here. Great. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. And plus that'll let us kill the ring bearer. I suppose I could have waited and not played Rosie there, but he was tapped out. We don't like any of this. Yeah, we definitely don't like any of that. Thank you. A concession off of Hobbit Sting. What just happened? What just happened? Wow, you can't, you've got to be kidding me. It's my 111th birthday. What just happened? You can't. Friends, I'm here to tell you that that was insane. I mean, I've got a slightly better position than he has, or she has, or they have, but what I need someone better than me in the comments, please, to explain. Please explain that. I don't... That makes no sense. That makes no damn sense. Why in the world do you scoop there? Why do you, like... I mean, I mean... Okay. Good things sometimes happen. All right, on to game 2. Let's get it. Not great. My opponent goes first, which means I'm mathematically likely to draw into a third land in time for Rosie. Do not like to see a second Rosie there, obviously. Do not like to see a lack of land. All right, he's on the 3 colors. They are on the 3 colors. Here's Bilbo, retired burglar, and the ring comes. Can I draw a land? Literally any land, please. Nope. Sure can't. All right. That's 1/3 of the way towards losing the game. I have a 50% chance of drawing a land next turn, says the little pop-up I have on the bottom of my screen. By the way, this card is absolutely ridiculous if you're not getting it. I didn't see it. I don't remember not seeing it, but 3 power for 3 mana for 3 power and toughness, one of which is in the air flying. Yeah. Okay, that's 2/3 of the way towards losing the game. Do I get to play a game of Magic? It'll be quite so exciting. Do. Waking up on Christmas morning, hours before the Christmas sun's igniting. I believe in dreams and all of these, including generosity. Can I draw land here, or will this game go on in mediocrity? Andrew doesn't know what day it is. No clue, Jesus, I will pray it is. I can draw land. Got one in my hand. So another Rosie in my hand means that the chump block here is on. We're still 20-1 against winning from here. But if I get runner, if I get land, 2 of which are black, there's a chance. Alright, so that second ring means he's now going to start cycling cards. If I do not draw land, the game is over. The game is over. In fact, it's literally over now. I don't even get the chump block. It would have been bad. I would have been at 9, and I would have needed. Yeah, no, we're good. That's fine. Thank you for this lack of game of Magic: The Gathering. I'm working on a trading card game now. I'm not saying that every game needs to fix the mana problem of Magic: The Gathering, but I am saying that the one that I'm making does. And I just need to hang on to that. Of course, my game is unlikely to get the Lord of the Rings license, so, you know, that is what it is. So, what are your coping techniques when, you know, the gods of mana decide to not let you have a third land even though you played with 17 in your deck? Well, obviously this is a much better setup. Especially if he doesn't play something here. Oh, that's actually a great trade things to his turn. I think I'm just trading down here. My opponent is not familiar with the best card in the set. Oh, nice. I mean, I'm not happy with what happened there, but very flavorful. I'm currently in the ring lead. Let's see how well I can carry it forward. Okay, well, my mana lines up very well for this turn. If he has a pump, I will block. I'll Hobbit Sting, he will not. I'll throw out 2 Reaper. I know that card. I'm taking it. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be profitable. Alright. Now we will be sad, of course, if he has removal after the fact, but the trick here is to block first. So that means if he has a trick, I've still got the block on. Alright, the way that's animating, we've got a fight that does not have a trick. I think we want the soldier to become the ring keeper at this point. Ooh, what is this? Whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt excess combat damage, amass orcs. And then, if you spend 8 mana, deal 7 damage. Well, he's got 6 mana. So my attack here is very aggressive. I'm assuming he changed it. He's hoping that the top card of his deck is going to be enough for him to put me into check. Well, that is a nice draw. Nice draw. Nice draw. All right, well, this block is not technically forced, but I have to do it. Don't want to discard that. Really don't. But we're going to. Like, if he draws 2 more lands, our game is over. So we have to come up with answers here. Love this design. So we're at a virtual 9 with the food. Okay. That's not going to work for you the way you think it does. I do lose the ring bearer status, unfortunately, but it's alright. Alright, we need to push in because as this game progresses, again, if he draws lands, we're dead. I've got ambush and I've got +3 health. He can't finish me off with cards on the table. Well, that will do it. Although, I suppose I could have just won the game. No, I couldn't have. I would have, no, I would have only bet a 2, but that's fine. Doesn't matter. The game should be over right now, and it is. I was overthinking it. That's win number 2, this one slightly more earned than the prior. Off we go. Grrr, angry face. Grrr. All right, Hobbit Sting and Rosie, but oh, are we? And I'm going first. Sure. What are the odds of me getting land screwed again? There we go. 25% of the time works every time. We're going to want to get rid of Arwen as fast as we possibly can, obviously. Look at that art. Wow. Wow, that's nice. I had seen this forest before, but I have not seen the swamp. That's outstanding. I like the Theros themed ones in part because it's just the big, it's clear. I don't have to think. I want to spend my time thinking about it. All right, well, no block. Whenever you scry, choose one. Oh, all right, well, that's more reason to not like things. Yeah, let's clean this board up while he's tapped out. This is the advantage of playing the removal pile. Now, I did give up, you know, trading one for one in decks like this. It's not, you know, look at him. He's got more cards in hand. Whenever you scry, if Legolas Counter of Kills is tapped, you may untap it. Do this once a turn. Whenever a creature opponent control dies, this gets bigger. All right, well, that's all great. That's all great. Well, you go on with yourself there, and I'll just... Okay. Land Revolve flying, giving Rosie flying is actually not a thing because Legolas has reach. Okay. That first ring bearer level is actually relevant in this game because it's not attacking, which is good for us. Alright. I think we just come in with the Land Revolve. And then... So... Yeah. Ooh. That's not great for us. Now he gets to start cycling. All right. So the question now becomes, do we play the Orcish Bowmasters? It's not going to kill something. Well, I suppose I could throw Rosie in the way. So that would be 1 damage for Rosie. And then 2 damage from the Bowmasters to kill Legolas. I believe that's correct. So we will do all of that. And because it makes an orc army, I suppose I... There we go. Alright, so let's make our land a little better. And let's eat some food. Okay, so that was looking bad, now it's looking better. Now it's looking great. Sure. So now we present all matter of timing problems. We had a very smart turn there. I feel good about that. Would you stop? He's got all the fun cards. So I attack again. This can't be blocked by that. This will fly. All right. All right, I'm just going to hold this back in case he has a sweeper. Otherwise, he is DOB. Like, he'll attack and he'll make a copy of one of his many, 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 many legendary creatures. And, he can get in for 7 here. But even if he makes a thing with reach and, I'm going to drop Gandalf. It's not over, but it's good. Plus, with my orcs being the ring bearer, unless he has removal, that card all by itself will win the day for me. So, alright. And it's always great for the content when the opponent takes the maximum amount of time. Alright there, Akushi E. Any relation to Tomohiro Ishii? He's wrestling this weekend in the States. Alright, one more of these to go through. Probably going to clip this out of the video. Gotta love it when the opponent does all this to see if I'm logged out. That third ring tempting is pretty good. But alright. Can we move on with our lives now? Okay, well, we did it. Long delay for nothing, but we did it. We'll take the win. That'd be 3 wins, 1 loss. That's pretty okay. Alright there, Ethan. Welcome to the show. 2 hobbits. Lots of... Okay. Okay. Let's do a thing. Now, what I'd like to have happen is I would very much like to draw a plains. I didn't draw plains. So that means I'm probably just trading. Although, I shouldn't trade, especially when I don't have... Alright, that's fine. Nice. So, yeah, you have things on the board, and I don't want that to be true any longer. Thank you. Come again. Now, please give me a mountain. Please. Any land will do. A mountain would be preferred. Okay. He won't block that. That's fine. That puts it onto the battlefield tab, not into my hand. That actually doesn't help me. That's all right. So I'm obviously fine if he blocks the Reaper here. We're holding the swamp back for discard effects for the ring's second level. Alright, here's some life gain for him, although not yet. And now Errand Rider can't block. That is a very aggressive play, considering... Now, if he doesn't have removal for land removal, he's in trouble anyway, so he's just pushing in. And that's all she wrote. Because when that creates a food token, that gives me a +1/+1 token, which means I have 7 airborne coming in for the win. So that puts us at 4-1. We're already ahead of yesterday's total with 2 games in hand. So that's pretty good. You might remember about 40 minutes ago, I described I didn't think this was that good of a deck, but maybe there's more to it than I had thought. Here's a nice little cycle of land. Okay, good. Fendi? Wait a minute. That's my gimmick. Oh, Fandry. Alright, never mind. Nice. All right, we are. It's starting to come together. Oh. Pardon me. I mean, don't get me wrong, our opponent's allowed to have good cards too. That's a good card. So we could run Eomer out there. I think we do. Obviously, a trade here is less than ideal, but I'd be happy to do it. He just takes it. All right. Ward 1 is a lot, you know. And we're going to throw hobbits right at Rosie. So, ambush on my 1/1 is not super great. Opens up too much counterplay. But, boy. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm dead if he has removal. Okay, he doesn't have removal, which is good, but I'm still... No part of this is good. I could play the Bowmasters here. And then, yeah. Alright. Okay, that's really good for him. If I had it still in my hand, I could do things. But all right. Okay. Can we win the game? That's 5. This will be 7. Orcish is 8. That's not enough. Does give me a blocker, which is very relevant. So I've got 2 bits of food. I've got 3 mana. I can play Bowmasters and Ambush. Oh my goodness. Okay. Does he have another delay? No. So he could have improvised club. So I am required to block. Improvised club lets you sack a creature to deal 4 damage to any target. And I wish I could ask him if he had an improvised club. Well, he's definitely making a play here. Now, is he just wasting our time? Oh, he has food because I can't count. Okay. Do you win the game? No, you don't. I do, even though I failed to look at the food right there on the table. I hate losing to on the board. Thankfully, I didn't lose to on the board, even though I probably could have and should have there. But hey, that's the 5th win. 4th win? 5th win? Counting. It's late. That's the 5th win. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stop here and go to sleep. But with the magic of editing, it'll become daytime. And just like that, with the power of editing and sleeping overnight, we're back. Thread's feeling a little better. I'm feeling a little better. Let's dive back in. We are we're 5-1 on our way above and beyond. Okay. Charazanable? All right, well. Obviously, is the keep hand. The only question is, do we swamp cycle? And I think the answer is no. And now the answer is definitely no. Okay, so, yep. I'm not sure if that's the most powerful of the land cyclers in the set, but man, I'm looking forward to playing it. All right, so let's run the Took Reaper out there, and could have been counter there, but he didn't have one. All right, well this is good. This is gonna give us some time to build out. Excellent. Oh, that's fantastic news. Alright, I think we're facing a real control deck. If he's... Yeah, so we're... So what this positions us as is we need to prioritize the push rather than the shove. Yeah. That's not good. So the push rather than the shove. So it's more important for us to make things happen. I do need a second bit of white than it is now, than it is for us to succeed later. The time is of the literal actual essence. Oh, combat trick. All right. So I could play this out as a 4-4. All right. All right, thank you very much. I think Soldier of the Grey Host has every chance to be a 60% win rate card. It's nearly everything I want out of a 4-mana creature in limited Magic the Gathering games. Yeah, I'm so far ahead now from what he's just done. Except that is, I take everything I said there was wrong. I did not notice the second half of that sentence. Oh boy. Forest cycling into that's pretty good, huh? Hey, that's pretty good, hey. All right, we're gonna strike exchange here. I'm using a pro wrestling term. So basically, I'm inviting an attack, and then I'm going to flash out my Gandalf post-combat, or at end of turn. No way, that's not good for us. Okay. We've drawn plenty of land. That's for sure. It's 7 land, 8 lands versus 5 non-lands, but we're still competitive. Wow. So there is a play here where I convert the Troll and a Hobbit Sting into removing his Ent. I don't think I need to do that. I still think that the pressure play is the correct play. Does he have another removal? He does. Okay. Well, we're 95 to 5 against now. I need to find Rosie, and I didn't. I found another land. Pardon me. Which is less than ideal. Yeah, I think we just push here because the long term we're in trouble. Oh, he can untap. Yep. Yeah, I'm just not paying attention. Yeah, so I can get 2 more damage on, it's not going to matter. Yeah, no, let's just go to the next game. I punted. Probably don't make that mistake last night if I stay awake and keep playing, but I was just, I was very tired, as you saw. Pardon me. When I used to work at WotC, I railed against onboard tricks and how they are uninstall moments. And yeah, I'm not uninstalling the game today, but because I was interested in playing at a at a brisk pace, I did not sit there and reread every card again. Oh well, my fault. Okay. Well, we are doing a good job hitting our land this time. Hopefully we don't draw 9 lands and 6 non-land cards again. If he attacks here, we're almost certainly not going to engage. By not engaging now, when we're tapped out, it gives us an affordance later when we're not tapped out. Let's see what he does here. Ah, that's a good card. I'm likely just trading the envelope for his rider. I should have attacked there. Oh no, I want the defender. I shouldn't have attacked there. I'm okay. What do you have, Gabazino? Gabazino? Oh, well, Gimli's Axe is pretty good. Especially as I don't have removal. Yet. It is weird that Gimli's Axe is a common, but I understand why it is that way. Alright, let's get going. Alright, well, if I attack in here, alright. Again, I'm probably being too cautious, but it's alright. I was probably too cautious. He was tapped down pretty well. If I attack in, he can't block, and his attack isn't profitable coming back. I suppose leaving Denethor up as a defender implies that I might double block his, if he makes a ring bearer and then makes a legendary and then and then you get menace off of the axe. All right, well, I will just make that trade, I suppose. I don't think there's instant speed first strike in the set. Oh, there's one card, I think. Maybe he has it. Fight, fire, or flee, I think it's called. Or flame or something. Oh, okay. So this is 7 mana, so we can play this and the Sting. Now, what would be great is if he double blocked for me. To try and kill the Yomer of Riddlermark. Oh, he's just gonna take a flat 11. Wow. Right. We're in the driver's seat. It is an improvement from where we have been. And it's surprising, again, you know, we've drawn 2, 4, 6, 7 lands. Okay, so, okay. Don't love it, but that's fine. And I can still throw the Sting out there. That's a very interesting design. I don't know that I would play that card, honestly. Lots of ways for that to... Well, maybe. Yeah, maybe. All right. I don't want him to draw a card. I'm not worried about that being 6. I'm not, yeah, I don't want him to draw a card. But he's going to. So why equip that here then? Why not put it here and... Oh, okay. I don't agree with anything he did on that turn, although it ended up working out for him, so what do I know? If he's discarding Errand Rider of Gondor, then what is he keeping? Interesting. Well, good news. Yeah, the getting the ring bearer mechanic there was not. I was expecting to be just trading creatures. I guess he equipped this to keep me from getting another token out of it. Maybe this time I'll remember to actually use the terrace. So he has to keep Samwise back to block. He could equip. Oh, nice. He could equip the axe on something. Yeah, that is, First strike and vigilance, those are two good words. This is me just taking 6 damage and liking it. But his ring bearer didn't attack, which means he didn't draw a card. That's all for the good. He could have even gotten in unblocked, but he chose to keep him back as a defender. He's at 3 health. Makes sense to me. Okay. So who is going to get... So if I put the +1/+1 counter from the food token I'm about to get, if I put that on Eomer, that will give me another human... If I put it on Uruk-hai, that means that he can't be blocked by Eowyn. If I put it on Uruk-hai and everybody attacks... I will kill 2 of his things. I can't put the counter on his Samwise, can I? No. Alright. I believe it goes on the Berserker. Now, if I attack with everybody, he could block... Eowyn could block the human token, and then yeah, alright. Oh, I failed to... Right. I knew that. I should have known that. I could have put it on here and then put another one on here and then it wouldn't... I'm punting. Okay. I suppose I could put this on Uruk-hai to make the block even harder. I had an option there and I misplayed it. We're still learning the format. It's alright. It's my second draft. I'll get over it. And hopefully you're learning something too. Like and share and subscribe or whatever if you like to progressing from play there. Alright, trading ring bearers is fine. Well, other players are allowed to have good cards too, and he certainly has them. He's not in a position to be able to attack with Shadowfax here. I I don't think putting that on Shadowfax is correct. Is he attacking? Does he just lose the game if he attack? Oh, right, right. Yes, yes, of course. Pardon me. Oh. First strike and menace and vigilance. That's a lot. Oh, and Sandoval. Oh, so I'm facing imminent death. All right. Can I draw well? I was afraid when I went to sleep last night that if I did that, I would wake up and lose, lose back to back and end the run. All right, that's fine. So he's gonna move the axe over to Aowen, I assume here. We need to draw. We need to draw like absolute legitimate removal. We need to draw Claim the Precious here. And we didn't. I think we just lose. So he'll have to block Urukai Berserker. So that means he's only going to have 2 attackers, which means Landreval is not a guarantee. If I attack with everything, I will put him to 2, but that's not actually meaningful, and having the second blocker for the menace is. So we'll get a Gluck up to a 5/5, which is good enough. All right, it'd be great if he drew 1 land too many this time instead of me. Oh, no, am I just... Right, of course. Well, the good news is me not seeing that. That doesn't change the fact that I would have just lost either way. Another loss will kick me out of plat 3, and I believe that's the end of this draft. So let's quickly look at the stats for that one. Yeah, you can see here. My opponent had played more cards, and he was 1 card up until the end, and that's how that goes. Oh well, we finish 5-3. That's fair enough, I reckon. And we're ahead of the curve. This means on our 100 games quest, we are 8-6. Could be worse. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time. Like, share, subscribe, do all of the things.